Top Glove founder and executive chairman Tan Sri Dr. Lim Wee Chai has reportedly emerged as a minority shareholder in Malaysian private education group Minda Global. Lim told Bloomberg in an email that this is a private investment, separate from the Top Glove group. He was also quoted as saying that he has always been passionate about education as it is instrumental in enabling people, organizations and nations to advance. The report said Minda didn't respond to requests for comment. The group runs educational institutions such as the University of Cyberjaya, Asia Metropolitan University and Asia Metropolitan International School. Citing people with knowledge of the matter, Bloomberg said, Lim bought the shares in a recent placement and holds less than 5% of the Cyberjaya-based company. According to data compiled by Bloomberg, Lim is Top Glove's largest shareholder with a 33.6% stake that's valued at $3.3 billion. He also owns a stake in property developer Tropicana Corp, in which he is chairman. Minda shares rose 46% today to close at 17.5 cents a piece, for a market capitalization of some 231.3 million ringgit. Grab says it plans to go public in the US in partnership with SPAC Altimeter Growth Corp in what is to be the largest ever US equity offering by a Southeast Asian company. The deal values the combined entity at about $39.6 billion. It will trade on the Nasdaq under the symbol GRAB. Under the deal, the combined company will receive $4.5 billion in cash proceeds, including $4 billion in private investment in public equity, managed or advised by BlackRock, Morgan Stanley's Counterpoint Global, T. Rowe Price Associates, as well as Fidelity International, Fidelity Management and Research, Janus Henderson Investors, Mubadala, Nuveen, Pemodalan Nasional and Temasek. Grab said leading family groups from Indonesia, including Jarom, the Sariat Madja family and Sinamas, also participated in the deal. Grab said its decision to become a public company was driven by strong financial performance in 2020. It said it posted gross merchandise value of about $12.5 billion last year, surpassing pre-pandemic levels and more than doubling from 2018. The company said it is also currently the category leader in Southeast Asia for its core verticals, accounting for some 72% of total regional gross merchandise value for ride-hailing, 50% of total regional gross merchandise value for online food delivery, and 23% of regional total payments volume for digital wallet payments in 2020. MRT Corp expects to schedule the tender for the MRT3 Circle Line this coming August. According to its CEO, Datuk Muhammad Zarif Hashim, the rail developer has issued requests for information to industry players as it intends to change the construction methods as well as entice the development of local technologies. The project seeks to emphasize construction manufacturing, such as industrialized building systems, and wants contractors to be well-versed in building information modeling. Muhammad Zarif said at a briefing on the project today that it is likely that participants must master the two methods in order to participate in the tender process. He said this could also entice the employment of Malaysian employees over foreign workers, as construction manufacturing results in a more conducive environment for employees in factories rather than on-site. MRT Corp is also seeking local developers of rail electrical and digital systems to run the trains. The project, estimated by analysts to cost between 20 billion and 30 billion ringgit, will be supported by Putrajaya in terms of funding, though MRT Corp is also considering private funding of up to 30%. The project is expected to be completed over 10 years. BIMB Holdings says it has set the issue price of its private placement shares at RM3.58 a piece, which will raise 795.55 million ringgit for the banking group. This confirms an earlier report by theedgemarkets.com. The placement, it said in a statement, has been oversubscribed. The lender said joint placement agents BIMB Securities and Maybank Investment Bank have completed the book building exercise in relation to the placement. BIMB will be issuing 222,222,000 new shares, representing about 12% of its issued share capital to the placees. The issue price of RM3.58 represents a discount of approximately 9.4% to the volume-weighted average price of BIMB shares for the 5 market days up to and including April 12, 2021 of RM3.95.21. Shares in the financial services company, which fully owns Bank Islam Malaysia, were suspended from trading today. Its shares were last traded at RM3.94 apiece, valuing the company at 7.3 billion ringgit. The Securities Commission has reprimanded Remitano, an escrowed P2P cryptocurrency exchange, for operating a digital asset exchange in Malaysia without authorization from the regulator. In a statement today, the SC said the entity has also been included on its investor alert list. The SC said it views this transgression as serious and is working with the MCMC to block Remitano's website. The SC said it has also written to Google and Apple to disable the operation of Remitano's mobile applications in Malaysia. Operating a DAX without obtaining SC's prior approval is an offence under the Capital Markets and Services Act 2007. If convicted, an individual may be liable to a fine not exceeding 10 million ringgit or jail of up to 10 years or both. The SC advised investors to immediately cease trading through the platform and to withdraw all their investments before Remitano's website is blocked and becomes inaccessible in Malaysia. The Commission also reminded investors to trade only with recognised market operators that are registered with the SC to ensure that they are protected under local securities laws.